What's up, guys? Cut. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the first lunch break Q&A. As promised, I have a tea, and it's time to answer some of your questions. So, the first thing is take a drink of tea. And let's get started. So, before I even read any of the questions, basically what this is going to be is each time I'm going to pick 4 or 5 questions. There were about 20 questions that got asked to me. And just 4 or 5, that way the videos stay short. I've done these where I kind of answered every single question, and the videos are like 40 minutes long. But I'll always respond to everybody, but it's just going to be 4 or 5 in each video. So at the end of this video, if you have a question and want to appear in the next video, just leave a question, and then I will pick through those again, and then answer them all, and do the same thing. So it's going to be kind of like a weekly thing, I think. But here's the first one that comes from Tesla891. It says, how about a lesson on harmony leads, Robert? And that's actually something I've wanted to do for quite a while. I never realized how few lessons there were. I always just thought it was one of those, almost like tuning your strings, tuning your guitar lessons. Like, there's lots of them, and they're all helpful. But I just figured, why do we need another one of these harmony lessons? And honestly, there aren't many out there. I didn't realize that. So I'm definitely going to do a video harmonizing in thirds. That's kind of the common one, but be looking for that one. I have a couple of lessons coming out soon, but I deleted all the footage. So there's some I think some cool ones like blues licks for shredders and stuff like that, but I have to reshoot all of those. So that was the first question. On to question number 2 from Brad. If I can speak, let's try this one again. From Brad at Plan Brad, says, how do you like your new office setup? Any lessons learned you would like to pass along? Yeah, you know, as far as the room's obviously changing. If you guys haven't seen the Making My Studio vlogs, the room is changing a lot. And what I think is cool, kind of like a lesson learned, is through this whole time I've been doing like the YouTube thing, I've obviously recorded and posted a lot of videos, so I can kind of see the whole progression of where this room has come from in our old house to where we were just like sharing this room basically, that we lived in and all this stuff, to, you know, moving to a bigger house and then having a room to kind of like do stuff in, and then just like the new desk. So I think a lesson learned is record yourself from the very beginning, so you can look back and it makes you really appreciate how far things have gone for you, and hopefully you get an awesome chair like this, because this is the best chair ever. So next we have Dave Lockwood. What brand and gauge strings do you use, and how often do you change them? So I had used I'm endorsed by Savarzo strings, but that's kind of not a thing anymore, because I started out using Elixir strings, and I used them forever. And then I got endorsed by Savarzo, and I liked the strings, but then I ended up going back to Elixir, so I wasn't using the company strings anymore. And actually, recently I switched to Ernie Ball strings. They're the slinky, like the coated ones. I can't even think what they're called actually. But I'm really liking those right now. So the Ernie Ball is kind of where I'm at. As far as changing them, probably like, I'm pretty lazy, so like every 2 to 3 months. They definitely get worn out before that, but probably like 2 or 3 months. And then I'm a total like loser, and I don't change my own strings, so that's even worse. Next question. Alright, James Smith says, hey Rob, hope everything's cool. My question is, we both use a lot of pentatonic Eric Johnson, Joe Bonamassa licks, but what's your favorite mode to play in? Thanks, man, and keep up the awesome videos. So yeah, we definitely use tons of those licks. They're fun. How fun is a pentatonic lick? As far as outside of those, the modes that I use obviously kind of dictate around the chords of the song and just the mood in general. But I love Mixolydian a lot. I probably use that one the second most, only to like Aeolian. So those are 2 big ones. I like the sound of Lydian. I don't get to use it all the time because it doesn't work in like lots of the rock situations that I like to play in. But yeah, definitely like Aeolian and Mixolydian are two of my favorite scales. The patterns are just ones that I practice a bunch, and there's ones I use all the time. So, oh, and probably Dorian. I use Dorian a lot, but that's kind of going back to the Eric Johnson, Joe Bonamassa thing, because they do a lot of Dorian stuff. So the final question of the day is going to be by, oh man, I didn't look at your name before I started shooting the video. Let's see, PJAICSG. You know what? It's gonna say it on the screen. So his question is, you might have already answered this before, but how long have you been playing? So I have been playing Git Fiddle, or 6-string, or whatever you want to call it, for about, I think, almost 9 years now. So I'm almost into the... I started playing when I was 15, but it was like right before I turned 16, and I'm 24 right now. So, yeah, you know, I'm not quite at the cool, you know, 10-year mark yet, but it's gonna be close, because, let's see, I turned 25 in like 2 weeks. So I think that would be, what, is that 9 years? I think I'm a guitar player. I don't do math. What you talking about? But that is the final question. If you guys have any questions and you would like a chance to be featured in these videos up on the little YouTube screen, I'll leave them below. You know, I'll post another video next week. We will grab tea. Where's my tea at? Honest tea, the best tea in the world, and we will gulp it. And we will have a good time. So, peace out, guys. I will see you next time. Please subscribe, leave your comments, and I will see you next time.